Racing Tough Star out in midfield and flaps down the same, and Lisa Del Babe goes to the lead but flaps down, goes quickly around the outside. Jacks up pushing through the inside, then Homebush free to Tough Star too far away. So is Act Naturally, and back with them Cindy Action missed the kick, and Wine O'Clock at the back. Flaps down in front round the corner from Lisa Del Babe, coming hard the inside there is Jacks Up. Flaps down is in. Think Jacks Up got up for second from Lisa Del Babe. Better performance there, and Homebush Frida was fourth, then Tough Star Act Naturally. Next to last was Cindy Action. Wine O'Clock's the last one in. Set to go in a race number 2, nearly there. Racing, I'm a Lucky Zaraway, Fairly Nighthawk Rose starts to punch through, and Sunset Margin crosses them all. Orangey Yellow's going forward, so's Untouchable. Back to the top here, it's Sunset Margin, who's stolen a march here, about 3 lengths here on Untouchable, and Orangey Yellow the inside. Nighthawk Rose through on the inside, out wider to Unbeknown. Favourites not in it, down they come. Sunset Margin scores from Untouchable. Orangey Yellow, Nighthawk Rose a close-up fourth, I think, with Unbeknown just behind them. Further back in the race to Corborn Jacko. I'm a Lucky Zar found a spot of bother. And geez Louise at the back. Set. Racing, Set the Limit out in midfield. Plum Crazy gets out well. You Know Again pushes through the inside. Now Set the Limit goes forward, and Tammy's Fire handy as well. Fill Your Boots behind them with Miss Muffet. Further back in the race, Eyes on Kitty and Killalea Star at the back. Tammy's Fire found the top here from Plum Crazy. You Know Again. Then Set the Limit and Fill Your Boots. Down comes Tammy's Fire and scores. Plum Crazy maybe just second there, I think, off You Know Again. Followed through by Fill Your Boots, then Set the Limit behind that. Further back in the race, to Eyes on Kitty, Miss Muffet and Killalea Star at the back. Nearly there. Racing Magic Latte jumped out okay and ran out. Still in front though is trying to get across Walnut and Fair Parade out 3 wide going into that first bend. Getting a run through the inside was Pop Magic, followed through by King Cormac making it up. Blame the Clown off the track, and at the back there is Nunu. Into the back goes Magic Latte by 3. Walnut out wide. The inside for Pop Magic, squeezing between the pair. Fair Parade. Further back to King Cormac making it up. Nunu and Blame the Clown making no progress. Magic Latte travelling sweetly on the corner from Pop Magic, Walnut and Fair Parade. And in nicely here is Magic Latte. Pop Magic was bold on debut for second. Followed across there by Walnut. Dashing into fourth, I think, making it up just ahead of Fair Parade, who just battled over the concluding stages. King Cormac back behind them with Nunu and Blame the Clown. Racing, Buzzy has out well with Allegro Cody. Kirkham Kylie slow. Corborn Frost a bit slow, missing Allegro's handy early. Allegro Cody pokes through now on a missing Allegro. Then Buzzy has the inside. Here's Corborn Frost working across. Badoozy round the outside. Then Sasha McBell. Kirkham Kylie no, and Idle Mark at the back. Allegro Cody chased down by missing Allegro. Allegro Cody in from missing Allegro. Badoozy to third ahead of Corborn Frost. Followed across then by Buzzy as Sasha McBell. Kirkham Kylie never in the hunt today. And Idle Mark at the rear. Ready to run in race number 6, nearly there. Racing, Settled Gretel back in the midfield. Ben Nevis Knight gets out well from drifting along. Settled Gretel gets room to go around the outside. She's Mustard gets checked going around. That was Big Time Sam. Calidor gets the run through the rail now to charge into it. Well back in the pack, Scott a Boy and Gully Screamer. Ben Nevis Knight's got to the lead here. Kicking after it, Calidor. Ben Nevis Knight, Calidor. Then Big Time Sam followed across there by She's Mustard. Next in was Drifting Along. Further back in the race to Gully Screamer. Settled Gretel found trouble when blasting into it. And Scott a Boy at the back. Set. Racing. Corborn Jazzy a fair break. World Freak Show gets out okay. A little bit closer in here. Lily Mars Smokin's on the job, and Scott to Go as well gets through the inside. Scott to Go comes together there with a Power Gumsy, and a Power Shiloh lands the lead, must win from there. She's out by 5. Scott to Go is second, followed through there by a Power Gumsy World Freak Show. Behind these runners then we've got Izzy Bowen. Around the outside of that is Ricky's Rebel and also Corborn Jazzy making ground but a mile from the leader, and further back Lily Mars Smokin'. A Power Shiloh today's the day. World Freak Show to second, Scott to Go held third, then Corborn Jazzy fourth. Next to go by was Ricky's Rebel. A Power Gumsy, Izzy Bowen, and Lily Mars Smokin', who led, but not for long. Racing, Cut the Ribbons is a wee bit slow. Snowball Chance hops out well with Tongariro. Slick Stars up on the pace too. Here's Cut the Ribbons coming the inside. So Unbelievable out wider. Malign gets a run through the inside. Cut the Ribbons has gone back through the field. Princely Money is back, and so too now Madam Ice on the corner. Snowball Chance, well, it's its day today from Tongariro and Slick Star. 8, 6 and 5, and the 4 was fourth. That was Maligned. Next through then was Princely Money, So Unbelievable, Cut the Ribbons, and Madam Ice. Racing, Scott Some Ticker springs out. Big Wonder gets away well, and Corborn Mill might slot in nicely here with Corborn Gable closer in, and Roban Action a wee bit wider out on the track. Further back in the race then to Kirkham Harvey, Catlin Blue Blood, and at the back is That's King. Scott Some Ticker leads from Big Wonder, couple back to Corborn Merle. Underneath that Corborn Gable, then Catlin Blue Blood. Favourite seems to be paddling here. Right around the outside on them was Kirkham Harvey. That's King a long way back with Roman Action. They pack up. Scott Some Ticker still in front of Big Wonder and Corborn Gable. Scott Some Ticker has 1, 3, 2, and then I think the 4's up for fourth. Kirkham Harvey with Catlin Blue Blood thereabouts. Corborn Merle almost went the opposite to last week in the last 100 metres, and Roman Action at the back. Racing, Running Clogs out midfield. Scott a Pie out reasonably well for it. It's got to push through the inside, trying to come across here. Scott No Show to get to the lead, coming with it V Very Lovely. Scott No Show, Very Very Lovely. Then we've got round the outside here, Double Ice. Scott a Pie through on the inside. Then Homebush Slinky further back to Pladding Puss. Down they come. Scott No Show, Darwin Hunt double here from V Very Lovely. Scott a Pie, Homebush Slinky, Double Ice, Pladding Puss, last pair, Rangers Waltz, and Running Clogs is last. Racing, Chai Latte hops out pretty well. Power Spice is out nicely. Kirkham Jasper ducks to the rail, and those three share up the pace for Lonte round next. Chai Latte in a bit of trouble there as Kirkham Jasper takes the lead, and No Power Spice goes back through the field. So Kirkham Jasper gets away by 4. Chai Latte gives chase. 2 links back for Lonte third. 3 links away then to Millie Rivers. Behind these runners then to Take Action. Power Spice, then Corborn, Miami and Lagoon Victory. Kirkham Jasper about to be rounded up by Chai Latte. Goes through the inside. It's going to run away and score. Falonte running on. Chai Latte in. Falonte gets the second. Kirkham Jasper got very tired but held third. Millie Rivers next to go by. Followed through then by Corborn, Miami and Take Action. A par with Spice was badly checked at the first bend. Millie Rivers back with it. Ready to run. Racing. Miss Eldora Ray back towards the rear of the field, and Docker's led out here by a couple of lengths on Corborn-esque. Zipping Jock gets a run through. Miss Eldora following it through, then Corborn Panic. Ready-made size out wide, and Big Red Chev at the back, but Docker is running in front. It's running wide, but it's out by 3 lengths here on Corborn-esque. Another 2 back to Miss Eldora, then Corborn Panic further back in the race, then 2 Ready-made size. Zipping Jock got shuffled, and Big Red Chev's at the back. Docker's in trouble already. Corborn-esque goes to it. Miss Eldora starts to come the inside, then Corborn Panic's running a race further back in the race, then to Ready-made size on the corner. Corborn-esque's going far too well for Miss Eldora, and Corborn Panic. Corborn-esque wins. Miss Eldora second. Corborn Panic makes it a 1-3 for the Littermates. Behind them then, Ready-made size gets to 4th. Docker thoroughly disappointing, with Zipping Jock and Big Red Chev right off his game. Race 13, racing, Rain and Tears comes out a whole lot better today and goes straight to the lead here on chip-off block. That'd be followed through then by Big Time Dasher. Getting past that there would have been Wine Vara. Big Time Dasher goes back through the field. Well back another Keo Power, Topo Power, Parissa and Princess Novak in the straight. Rain and Tears is in again from chip-off block, and Wine Vara. It's a procession this, another Key and Power Parissa battling it out there for 4th and 5th. Further back in the race to Opawa top, and Big Time Dasher who found trouble, and Princess Novak at the back. Racing, Lover jumps well and beats out Rosie Fosey, and Crystal McBell's jumped out well too. Lover goes to the lead from Crystal McBell, and Rosie Fosey getting past that. PJ Pringle's in a hurry. Others are in trouble. We got Surging Ember, So Over It, and 2 badly checked out the back here. The 3 and the 7. Lover's going to make it 3 from 3. New Zealand from PJ Pringle's just second there on Crystal McBell, and a mile back the others. And Surging Ember, the $163 shot, might have got 4th. Alongside of that would have been So Over It, and Stainless Knocker was thereabouts as well. Rosie Fosey was beaten off the kick today, always a long way back, with Stenson who found a spot of bother. Set to run. Racing, Take the Shorts was very slow. Sketchy Steve was okay, and Celestial Action gets out well, and also right there too was Steffi Star. Steffi Star gets to the lead here. Celestial Action trying to get underneath it. Here's Allegro Runnings right around the outside, and coming with it was Jobs right. Jobs right, and Allegro Runnings go clear here on Sketchy Steve. Allegro Runnings home today and beats Jobs right and Sketchy Steve, and Take the Shorts got up for 4th. And that'd be followed through then by Celestial Action who found a bit of bother. Kapai Lana back behind them, with Lure Me In and Steffi Star, who was on the pace early today.